Experiencing Africa, the theme of a recent festival held in central Tokyo to enhance exchanges between Japan and the nations of Africa. The 2-week-long festival communicated the spirit of Africa to many Japanese people. Visitors enjoyed a fashion show of various tribal costumes. African foods proved very popular with Japanese visitors. How about a workshop on African music and dance? A great opportunity to experiment with your hairstyle. African clothes may be just the fashion that suits you. Despite the geographical distance, some Japanese are becoming increasingly interested in Africa. Universities and cultural circles throughout Japan have started offering courses in African arts and languages, and they are proving to be very popular. Japan's overseas development assistance and non-governmental organizations are supporting human resources development in African nations.
With this clip.
Tsukuba International Center in Ibaraki Prefecture. 7 trainees from 6 African nations are currently participating in a 4-month course in vegetable and rice growing techniques.
She has a problem of health, so you can sit here.
Frequent visits to nearby farms provide lessons about Japanese farming methods. Here, trainees are learning grafting techniques for growing tomatoes.
Generally, do you have any assistants, laborers, or helpers?
Jacob Sampson Barner is a medical researcher from Ghana. 80 years ago, bacteriologist Hideo Noguchi went to Ghana and studied yellow fever. Today, the Noguchi Medical Research Institute in Ghana is dedicated to his memory.
We have Japanese collaborators working with us as Japanese experts. So I have a long-standing relationship working with Japanese, and I love to work with Japanese.
African athletes like to study at Japanese universities because they want to be some of the best in the world and because training is good here. 2 such students came to Japan from Kenya specifically to participate in athletic training programs. Their performance in long-distance running has been outstanding. Abby Nyang came from Senegal to teach African dance in Japan. She currently teaches at 2 dance studios in Tokyo. Frank is from the Congo. He travels around Japan assisting in the treatment of autistic people by teaching them to play percussion instruments. He says that when people get their hands on a drum, their faces suddenly light up. Mo Frank also teaches African percussion at primary and junior high schools. He feels it's a great way to experience African culture. Mo Frank's instructions are full of humor. Children feel empowered as they take up the challenge of playing African folk instruments. Shops selling African wares are increasingly popular among young people. They offer items from daily life, traditional crafts, and accessories. African restaurants and bars are popular for their great food and relaxed atmosphere. Japan and Africa. Cultural exchange between the people of these two lands is steadily growing deeper, bringing their hearts closer, step by step.